Welcome to Reviews Inside TV. Thank you for tuning in today. In this review, we'll be diving into the 16-inch portable laptop with a Pentium quad-core CPU, 8GB of RAM, 256GB SSD, and much more. Let's take a closer look and see how it stacks up in terms of performance, value, and practicality. This laptop boasts a 16-inch Full HD IPS display, offering a 1920 by 1080 resolution, perfect for those who value a large screen for tasks like photo editing, video watching, or browsing. With a 93% screen-to-body ratio, it promises an expansive visual experience, maximizing screen real estate in a slim package. Beneath the screen, you'll find a Pentium quad-core processor that peaks at 2.64 GHz. Coupled with 8GB of high-speed RAM and a 256GB SSD, the device is equipped for everyday multitasking and light to moderate computing needs. Notably, the laptop supports expansion up to 1 TB via TF card, giving you more storage options down the line. In terms of connectivity, this device doesn't disappoint. It includes a Mini HDMI interface for external displays, USB 3.0 ports for fast data transfer, dual-band Wi-Fi for seamless internet connectivity, and even a webcam for video calls. Weighing in at just 1.4 kilograms and being only 1.5 centimeters thick, this laptop is certainly portable, ideal for those on the go. Plus, the 9,000 mAh lithium-ion battery provides reliable, long-lasting power to support your productivity throughout the day. When it comes to real-world testing, I found this laptop easy to set up right out of the box. It's clear that the makers aimed for practicality. Whether you're opening multiple browser tabs, streaming HD content, or working on spreadsheets, the laptop runs smoothly. However, there were a few times where it felt like the system slowed down with more demanding tasks, especially when handling more complex programs or multitasking heavily. The display is vibrant with good color accuracy, which makes it an excellent choice for media consumption, though it could be a bit brighter in outdoor settings. The 9,000 mAh battery does live up to its promise, offering solid performance through hours of use, though the laptop could benefit from a bit more power under intense use. Let's break down the pros and cons of this laptop. Starting with the positives, the 16-inch display stands out as a major highlight, perfect for anyone who needs more screen space without jumping into the territory of larger, bulkier laptops. The build quality is commendable for its slim design, making it portable without sacrificing too much durability. Additionally, the 9,000 mAh battery and quad-core processor make it a solid performer for basic tasks and moderate multitasking. On the flip side, the laptop's performance starts to show its limits when running resource-heavy applications. While the 8GB of RAM and SSD are good for most users, power users may find themselves wishing for a more robust processor or higher RAM for smoother performance. Also, while it's lightweight, the build feels a bit plasticky, which might not be to everyone's taste. Now let's talk about value for money. At its price point, this laptop offers a decent balance of features, especially with the large display and expandable storage. However, if you're expecting top-tier performance for intensive gaming or video editing, you might want to look elsewhere. Still, for everyday tasks, it's a solid choice, especially if you value portability and a large screen. When comparing this to other laptops in its class, the closest competition typically includes budget-friendly models with smaller screens or less storage. This laptop's 16-inch display and support for a 1 TB expansion card are standout features that you won't always find in other options. However, for those looking for a bit more performance power, there are alternatives with faster processors and more RAM at a slightly higher cost. The build quality of this laptop is generally solid for the price. The lightweight, slim design makes it easy to carry around, but it's not quite as premium as some higher-end models. As for longevity, it's difficult to predict without long-term testing. But given the current specs, it seems designed for everyday use rather than high-end performance. I didn't have any direct interactions with customer support during my testing. However, the brand promises 365 days of warranty and lifetime technical support, which is reassuring. They also claim a quick response time of 12 hours for any inquiries, though we can only rely on the information provided until further reviews are available. As for product alternatives, If you're after a budget-friendly option with similar specs, there are some models with smaller screens and slightly lower prices that still offer reliable performance for everyday tasks. If storage or display size is a priority, this laptop's 1TB expansion and 16-inch screen are hard to beat in its price range. To wrap up, this laptop does a good job fulfilling the claims it makes. It's lightweight, has a good display, and performs well for basic to moderate tasks. However, its performance might fall short for those looking to do more intensive work. If you're seeking an affordable, portable laptop for light work or media consumption, this could be a good fit. However, if you need more power or premium build quality, you might want to consider other options. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Reviews Inside TV, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss out on our future reviews. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or thoughts about this laptop, drop them in the comments below, and let's chat. The link to purchase the product is in the comments box too. Until next time, this is Reviews Inside TV, where we bring the best reviews to you. See you soon.